We got a brand new event in-game, guys, and this is the New Year's event. Now, in today's video, I'm actually going to do a guide on the gear dungeon, on the damage gear dungeon, nest of Yskalhaig, or YSK. Let's keep it short because it's pretty damn hard to pronounce this name. So I'm going to share with you guys a couple of different themes for this boss. I quickly want to talk a bit about the event because this is the second time when we have a similar event, but of course the rewards are not as good as in the very first event. So just by seeing this on the screen, probably you are familiar with the previous event that we had, the holiday event that gave us tons of goodies. It gave us a chance to get guaranteed legendary, tons of summons, tons of valuable resources. This time around, we're actually getting gear from these little New Year's welcome gift boxes. But we're going to talk about that in just a second. First, I just want to give a massive shout out to all of the supporters that chose to support my channel through the supporter creator program that Netmarble has on their website. I will leave the link in the description down below. Huge shout out to you guys. I absolutely appreciate all of the support. And the next batch of rewards are coming your way, guys, most likely in the next few days. So I'm going to be able to send you some additional rewards. And if by any chance you haven't chose to support the channel just yet, as soon as you click on that support button right there, guys, I'm going to be able to send you some free rewards. It doesn't cost you anything whatsoever. You can be free to play and it doesn't matter. Just click on that support and I'm going to be able to send you some rewards. Plus, we have the third batch of rewards coming soon, guys, so stay tuned for that as well. And if you are wondering where I'm going to find the rewards, because I really need to point this out because a lot of you guys are constantly asking, head over to this website. Once you started supporting, you're going to be able to click on these three lines right here at the top right corner, and from here you're going to have to basically click on my page. I'm not really sure why it's not letting me do that for whatever reason, but if you click right here on my page, it's going to take you to your actual page and you're going to be able to see all of the coupons that I've sent you as rewards, guys. So make sure you guys check that out. To redeem the coupons in-game, you come to settings and right here, you see the enter coupon. You're going to be able to enter it right there and claim your free rewards, basically. Now, moving into the main topic, the new event and the guide on YSK, guys. So from here, you're only going to get gear. Okay, so all of these boxes will only drop gear, nothing else. It's not a bad thing, considering that we do need a lot of good gear on our accounts, to be honest. Yes, you can get some rate-up summoning tickets as well. Not a lot of them. You're going to get some memory stones as well. So how many memory stones we're getting? 10 memory stones. If you're going all the way to 32,000 points. Now, the higher the stage that you're farming, the better. So if we're doing YSK stage 10, we're going to get 61 points. If we're going to do stage 10 on Apolea, we're getting 61 points. If we're going to do Arcelis, we're going to get 69 points for stage 10. Now, this dungeon is tougher, to be honest, and yeah, we're going to need to farm all of them, to be honest. Now, last time, we were able to cheese it through the campaign. We were able to go on normal campaign and gain massive points for a very low stamina usage, right? This time around, we cannot do that. So I can already tell you that in order to complete this event, most likely it's going to cost you 4,000 or 5,000 stamina, maybe more than that. Now, the good thing is that we have 2 weeks to get that done, and if you're using 700-800 stamina daily in the gear dungeons, you should get close to the point where you're completing it. And even if you're not going to fully complete the event, guys, you know what? We gotta farm the gear dungeons no matter what. So you're gonna gain some additional rewards in the process. I've already collected a few chests, so let me just quickly show you what you can get from them. 3 to 5 star gear, basically. So unfortunately, no 6-star gear. As you may notice, you're getting pretty much all of the sets. You're getting accuracy sets. So let's kick on with that. We got some 5-star gear. A lot of trash gear, which is 3-star that we're going to have to sell. This is actually a pretty good piece. But basically, you're going to be able to get gear that you can only forge from this set. So that's actually really helpful. So let's use this one. Okay, another 3-star trash that we're going to sell. I'm seeing this as a bonus. I need to farm the gear dungeon anyway, right? Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this event? I definitely don't think it's coming nowhere close to the previous one that was similar, right? But heading over into the guide. Apologies for keeping it a bit longer on there, but I wanted to kind of like talk a bit about the event. Nest of Yskalhaig. This gives us damage gear, right? You need to farm this anyway to get materials for the forge, guys. Now, on stage 10, the drop rates are okay-ish. You can get 5-star, 6-star gear, and you can still get 4-star gear from here. So that's the sad part, but hey, hopefully we're gonna get a lot of 6-star gear, because that's basically what we want to get from here. You can gain the materials and, of course, all of the gear. Now, I will share with you guys a couple of different teams. This one right here is the more pay-to-win team. And then I'm going to share with you a second team that's more free-to-play friendly, except my damage dealer, because I'll be running Bediver. I don't really have any other damage dealers that have a Frost Relic up and running at the moment. I still haven't built my Cormac, and I still have quite a bit of work to sort out with the rest. I will show you the gear before we start, because I will have to make a couple of adjustments on Sarah. So this team uses Mark and uses Sarah as well, guys. Now, it's not a necessity to keep Sarah in there. Sometimes she fails to get the job done. It really depends how fast we're killing the wave. Sometimes she's putting the buff disruption straight off the back, and that's really, really helpful. Then we have, of course, Sigrun, which is the Mark character. Now, this is my Gillian, guys, Frost Relic. She's almost maxed in terms of skills. I still need to put in a bit of extra work in there. The Relic doesn't really have anything crazy on it. Chivalry on her is nothing too crazy. Chivalry 3, still decent though, because Chivalry 3 and even 2 is pretty helpful. Now, in terms of gear, of course, a Vigor set is the way to go. I have an Immortal set as well on her, so basically we're going to gain a 2-hit barrier for 3 turns. It does have a pretty long cooldown. It's not really going to help us that much, but hey, it's still going to be better than nothing. These are her total stats. 37k HP, 169 attack speed. Now, I don't have any accuracy on her for this build, because I'm not really using her for the attack gotch control. I'm mainly using her to support my team, right? The next character on the list is going to be Bediver. So this is my Bediver. I have a Strife set on him. To be honest, a Fortitude set most likely would be better here. I feel like it will just be much, much better. But to be honest, I have no materials to forge a good set, right? So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get a focus set. Sorry, not Fortitude. A focus set. I'm always mixing these two up. So a focus set, because we're going to gain the increased attack to start. We're going to get the buffs. And it will be very helpful, right? To just deal additional damage straight off the back. But these are his total stats, as you guys may notice on the screen. 4.5k attack, 23k HP, 184 attack speed, almost 30% hit accuracy, 66 crit rate, 93 crit damage. My gear is not perfect. A long way to go till I get to the perfect status, right? Then we have Sigrun right here. She does have a Strife set as well, because I haven't really got anything else better for her to kind of like fit in a 3-piece set. Unfortunately, she has a couple of crit rate sets and a defense set. Now, a Vigor set on her can work as well, but I actually want her to deal some damage. She can smack pretty hard as well. So these are her total stats. 22k HP, 4.3k defense, 2k attack, 179 attack speed, 21.20 hit accuracy, 66 crit rate, 57 crit damage, 44 effect accuracy. I would like more effect accuracy. And then we have Sarah. She is on a Vigor set, guys, and these are her total stats. 27k HP, 164 attack speed, 60% effect accuracy, 25% hit accuracy. Now, one thing to keep in mind with Sarah right here, guys, is that I actually need her slower than my Bediver. I need her to take 2 turns only on the waves. If she's taking a third turn on the wave, she's not going to have the buff disruption available for the boss. Now, we can have a bit of bad RNG in the process. It really depends if the mobs on the waves attack, land decrease attack on Bediver or on different characters, and then will mess up my entire rotation. Or, of course, depending on how Bediver kills them. You know, if the second attack from the first hit is going to go on the same target and kill it, and the strife set will proc, etc. There's tons of different things that need to be kind of like taken in consideration. Speed tuning in a way or another is very important, right? Now, my chivalry on Sarah is chivalry 8. On Sigrun, I actually have a pretty high chivalry because all I'm getting is dupes of Sigrun, which is really helpful. I'm definitely not complaining. So getting another one right here would be amazing to get this chivalry 8 on her. And Beliver is chivalry 5 at the moment. I would like some higher chivalries on him too. The main thing is you gotta prioritize attacking the boss as usual. So when you're trying to progress, to climb through the stages, if you're on a lower stage, you want to manual and always target the boss with the exact same skills I'm about to show you right now. So, the preset. Skill order. Sarah only using the A1. Sigrun using the A3, the A1. Beliver only using the A2 and the A1. Gillian only using the A1 and the A2. Now, when you're manualing, you want to prioritize these skills. Always use the skills that have the 1, okay? And you're going to be able to climb in pretty much the same way. Now, as I mentioned, it all depends what Beliver does right here. You see, unfortunately, it did not attack the same target to kill it. So we have Sarah taking 1 turn, using her passive. Then Beliver proccing in. Beautiful. So right now, we should be most likely fine. Sarah taking the second attack. Beautiful. Took a third turn for whatever reason right there, and that's bad business. We definitely don't want her to do that. I feel like Gillian just boosted her turn meter, but I might be mistaken. I feel like that's what happened right there. Turn meter or attack gauge, my bad. So right now, she's not going to land that buff disruption because she just used it before. So she has a cooldown, right? Which sucks a little bit when it happens. Now, in most cases, Sigrun, with her mark and removing the buffs, will be enough. And Sarah should start putting that buff disruption from here on, and the boss won't be able to buff again. But once again, I'm repeating, we need to target the boss. If we're going for the body parts, we're going to be in trouble. We're just not going to have enough time to kill the boss, and we're just basically going to waste more time in here. Okay, so the boss does have the evasion up buff by the looks of it. I'm not sure if Sarah missed landing the buff disruption or what happened. Okay, so right now, the boss doesn't have anything. Sigrun came in play. Look at all of those beautiful debuffs on the boss. I know running Mark characters in this dungeon is pretty annoying because they're just not getting the job done as we would like it to be. There is quite a bit of RNG involved, but this team works perfectly fine. Yes, I'm not saying that it cannot fail. Pretty much every team can fail in this game, and that's mainly because of the presets and the bad AI not being able to really prioritize the skills as you would like to. Sometimes I want Sarah to use a healing skill rather than use the A2, right? The A1, sorry, because I want to get some healing. So this took us 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So this is one of the teams that you guys can run to defeat this dungeon. And of course, farm points for the event. Is this a good one? Attack, effect, accuracy. You know what? Not a bad piece. Some crit rate would be nice, but hey, it's a 6-star. We can't really complain about it. Now, let me show you a different team that this time around, it won't use Mark, okay? So we're going to take Sigrun out. We're going to take Gillian out because maybe you don't have a Gillian available. We're going to bring in Morgana with the Fire Relic because if we're keeping in the Stone Relic, she's going to get absolutely demolished. And we're going to bring in Turin as a different healer. Now, in here, I actually need to modify a couple of things. I actually need my Sarah to be faster than my damage dealer. So what I will have to change is basically give Sarah a different ring. Yeah. So this is my Turin. You haven't seen Turin, but I'm going to show you the stats in a second. So we're going to change this for an attack speed basically. So we're getting this up and running. And now the stats on Sarah changed. I have lower HP, but I have 206 attack speed. Same amount of effect accuracy, same amount of hit accuracy. You can give her a accuracy set if that would help you more. 100%. You could gain additionally additional HP because you're going to give a percentage rather than get just the 15% from the set. So you could get 20+%, which overall would be better for her. This is my Turin. So basically, Vigor set. These are the total stats. 30k HP, 191 attack speed. Nothing else really matters on her. Yes, recovery will be important. But other than that, you don't have to stress about anything in particular. Not fully maxed in terms of passives. Same with the Relic. I only have a couple of one level in the Relic, actually. The Chivalry is Chivalry 7. Chivalry 8 would be amazing. But that's something that we're going to get organized later on. And Morgana. So this is my Morgana. As I mentioned, with the Fire Relic, she's almost maxed in terms of passive skills. She's on a Vigor set and a Crit Rate set. These are her total stats. So we have 26 hit accuracy, 24k HP, 223 speed, 56% effect accuracy. And I do have a full Strife set on her because I don't really have any other set better. And I would prefer to take a 3-piece set rather than just use broken pieces. Because sometimes she might kill one of the body parts, with the damage. She's not really built for damage, but hey, that can actually happen as well. Now, I do have a pretty high Chivalry on her. This is not required. I feel like once you get to Chivalry 3, it's pretty awesome. Chivalry 4, again, is awesome, but not really effective for this boss. I just got fortunate enough to gain additional stats. So more attack, HP, etc. But you don't need this, okay? So, let's crack on with this run. Now, again, you want to prioritize attacking the boss with this team as well, guys. Very, very important. The presets are slightly different. So basically, Turin will prioritize the A3, Sarah the same, Morgana A2, Bediver A1. So what we need to basically do right here, we need to have Sarah go in with the basic skill twice. So she needs to go before the damage dealer. If she's not doing that, Bediver will just kill all of this too fast, as you guys may notice, and that would create us issues, okay? So we want to make sure Sarah only takes 2 turns. So then when we get at a boss, she's going to be able to use that A1 and land the buff disruption. Very important. So this is speed tuning. If you're not speed tuning your team properly, you're just not going to be able to get the job done. You see buff disruption on. Perfect. Hopefully Morgana will bring in a cheeky defense down as well. So then Bediver can put in some serious work. This boss deals a lot of damage. Way too much damage. So we got that defense down. Beautiful. We still have the buff disruption for one more turn on there. Bediver dropping in a good chunk of damage, activating the next phase on the boss. So we want to make sure we're taking him down as fast as possible. We don't want to chill around here for too long. Buff disruption once again. So this is all related to speed tuning, guys. If you're not speed tuning your team and Sarah is not able to land the buff disruption, unfortunately, the team will fail, okay? So very, very important to ensure that you're keeping the speed, the attack speed order as I'm showing you. Ah, damn, that was so freaking close to take the boss down. Sarah, are you gonna do it? Okay, no. We're counting on the next one. Who is it? Who's gonna kill this boss? Somebody needs to take him down. Okay, Bediver is the one. Bediver is the one getting the job done. So, this is another viable team that you can run in here. And to be honest, this is actually faster than the team with Sigrun and with Gillian. Now, if you don't have Turin built up or you don't have her, and by any chance you might be having Gillian available, you can replace Turin with Gillian and pretty much prioritize the A2, especially if you have the Frost Relic on Gillian. So you're generating a lot of healing because you will require that healing, right? Pretty straightforward, guys. That is everything for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Hopefully it will allow you to push on a higher stage versus this boss. As I mentioned, speed tuning is key. Regardless of what teams you're running, of what characters you're running, having the right order on your characters will be the key to succeed. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.